We have Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, those came out weird. Tell me more. What's going on here? Let's do this. Tell me more about what's going on here, Spirit. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Fixed energy. This could be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag for some of you. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Hierophant in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. So we have the Six of Cups. So we have the Seven of Wands clarified, the Six of Cups in reverse. So, somebody may be finally giving up on something that they were really not trying to give up on here. Yeah, I'm like somebody's finally surrendering or giving up on a situation, throwing in the towel here to a situation like that they were having a really hard time letting go of or clinging to. It could have been like a situation from the past. Okay, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. So somebody was trying to make a decision in regards to maybe either like financial security, or it could have been a family situation. It could have been to like a long-term situation, or somebody could not maybe see something about a Ten of Pentacles situation. Like it was like hidden information, or they couldn't make up their mind about this. Okay, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, somebody like was in this very like selfish energy. Somebody was very resistant to giving, and they were like being a taker here or something. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. The Empress. So somebody was being non-committal with a divine femme, a divine masculine. More Taurus energy, double Taurus energy here. I'm also getting that maybe like you were like very different from what they were used to, or somebody knows that they're going to have to approach you differently because you're in your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Somebody is just being you're dealing with a very stubborn or resistant energy. That's why fixed energy, like I said, is here. You're dealing with a fixed sign for a lot of you. Like I said, that's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. All right. How does this relate to my Capricorns? Where do my Capricorns fit into this situation? So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So you guys are, you're maybe having a conflict with somebody, or you're in some type of unstable situation, or how about the Four of Wands in reverse? Somebody could not be committing to, yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. What's the Queen of Swords in reverse mean for Capricorn? The Lovers, Gemini energy. Ooh. Somebody is leaving behind a very manipulative person, a cold-hearted person, a deceitful person, a malicious person, or even a bitter person. You were maybe dealing with a person that had a choice, like about who they wanted to commit to or something like that, who they could see a long-term, like who they could see a future with, right? And with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like this person was keeping this. Somebody was keeping something from you. Why is the Star in reverse? Aquarius energy. The Page of Wands. Somebody is like, Tell me more about this deception here. What's this deception mean, or how does it relate to Capricorn? Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody was like, you were probably curious why things were so delayed with this person. It maybe also has something to do with somebody not having good impulse control or lack of control over themselves or something. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody had you in like a third-party situation that they may be freeing themselves from now. But yeah, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What about this Queen of Wands? The Chariot, they could have pursued this person. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles here too. What about the Queen of Pentacles? That's your energy. They're having a new outlook on you. So they could have maybe pursued this Queen of Wands out of impulse, or out of some type of like, they were reckless. It could have been lustful intentions with this person, but it's like they're getting some type of new outlook on you. Yeah, the Hermit, after taking some time to think about it, after like maybe some time of like, quiet reflection here, now they want to come in with an offer. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Virgo energy here as well. But see, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the World in reverse. This person may even try to like be a little bit forceful when they come in to try to keep this from coming to an end. Tell me, what's the Knight of Swords in reverse? What's that energy? The Lovers and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is like somebody like being very like demand, like coming in and communicating with you and like blowing up your phone, or like really trying to get you to respond to them or have a conversation with them. Like someone even trying to like force you to talk to them. Like just say like you reach out to them one time and you don't talk to them, right? They're going to try to like force their way into your life somehow. Like they're going to try to force you into a connection with them, or they're going to try to like, I don't know how they're going to do this. Yeah, Five of Wands. I see like conflict, arguments. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to try to come in with some type of emotional manipulation here. Five of Pentacles. The King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person's manipulative. They're feeling like left out in the cold by you. They've just they're going through some type of hardship, right? They may not be telling you this, but yeah, this person's about to get rejected. I feel like, or you have blocked this person. Yeah, and I feel like this person, if you guys were having a hard time releasing this person, I feel like you're releasing them. I feel like somebody's about to get rejected. I'm gonna be honest here, but I still feel like they're gonna still try like to force you to take them back or to hear them out or something like that. Okay, so let's see, what is this situation? This person maybe wants something from you. That's what I'm getting. Like they're coming towards you for selfish reasons. They've abused your generosity, your giving nature here, by not giving anything back to it. I feel like they were keeping secrets from you as well. All right, tell me more. Yeah, what did I just say? Can't be trusted. Hidden agenda, lies, selfish intentions. Yeah. So this person's coming in and you guys probably can feel and know, or I'm telling you now that you can't trust this person. They may be coming in and saying like, you know, they do love you, that you guys are a perfect match. You're the one for them, blah, 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 right? But this is like, they're trying to like, either they're not serious. Like they're just coming in to maintain some type of control over you, or with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, they feel you letting them go. They feel you releasing them. Okay. So they're coming in to try to like convince you that you guys are good for each other, but they don't really have any serious intentions with you. For some of you, they're trying to just have sex with you. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, there's someone better. So keeping options open, someone else. So maybe that's what this person, what does their someone better mean for Capricorn? Single and available. You guys are not settling for this person anymore. Okay, this is your energy with there's someone better. You feel like the grass is greener on the other side. But you guys maybe were holding on to this person for some time, but now you guys feel like you could definitely find somebody better than this person. Or some of you guys even have somebody else, or you're just not committing to this person. You're keeping your options open. All right, because because the way this person has treated you. So you're not, this person doesn't like that you're single and available. They don't like that at all. So yeah, someone feels like you're abandoning them, ghosted. Some of you, they feel like they ghosted you ghosted them, or now they're kind of feeling like rejected by you, like you don't want them anymore. They didn't want you to cut them off, but they were also like not opening up to you. Yeah, they were not wanting to open up to you. I feel like they're wanting to come towards you and show you like a little bit more emotion or something like that. But now I feel like you may be resisting the connection. Now you may be closed off from this person. It's like the more you hold back from this person now going forward, the more like they're going to be wanting you or something like that. Or the more you detach from this person, you do have love coming in. So what does that mean for this person, Spirit? Hot and cold. Yeah, they've been sending mixed signals. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, they've been sending mixed signals. It's been a very unstable connection with this person. Yeah, I just don't feel like you're done trying with them. Like, this is the energy that's been, yeah, you know your worth now. Wow. Yes. You're not dealing with this wishy-washy shit no more. You've had enough. I just did a collective reading that was like this. Says that you want somebody, you know that you deserve somebody that treats you right. 1111 on the camera and values you. And you feel like this person doesn't value you. You want a life partner. You want marriage. You want the one. You want union. And I feel like you just don't think that this person, you guys have been like, you've been growing in your self-awareness. You've gone through a lot of personal growth, and like you really just have outgrown this situation. And talk about playing the field. True love. So you guys are like in this energy of like being open to new people coming in, like finding like your true love, making space and room for your true love to come in. And I feel like you don't feel like this person is the one. They're a cheater, they're a player. They've been keeping you as an option. So yeah, we have spiritual purpose, big lessons, meant to meet. So you were meant to meet this person though. Yeah, what about, let's just have to do with this person. Opposite. So I don't know. Spirit may be saying that this is your person. I know you guys are not gonna like that, but oh, here we go with this shit. So like maybe there was a need for you to like just kind of like, there needed to be a time where you and this person weren't like together or something like that. There was a spiritual reason why the two of you met, to teach each other big lessons. You were meant to meet. We have here obstacles to overcome. There's going to be a time where this person only wants you. Yeah, but it's just they need more time. They're still figuring things out. They're creating space, but you are not obligated. Yeah, they need to overcome or get out of these self-sabotaging behaviors that they have. Fears, pessimism, runner, triggers, right? There's great sexual chemistry between you and this person. There is a soul connection here, right? You're drawn to each other, but they know this they know that there's something here, and they've been stringing you along, trying to keep you like friends with benefits or something like that, situationship, but this has become very toxic and unhealthy. It was kind of, this situation was putting you up in your head. They definitely have been stuck between two options. Avoiding a decision. What is this decision regarding, Spirit? What is this decision they've been avoiding? Divisive differences. So maybe they just, sorry guys, my camera shut off. So this person has been trying to decide like if they want the same thing as you, or you guys want the same things, if you're compatible, if you're too different to make a relationship work. Clarify divisive differences. What are they in regards to a decision they need to make? Suffering in silence, hiding pain, putting up a front, making the effort. They've been trying, I told you, like they've been like not wanting to invest for whatever reason. But like it's like they've been trying to decide if they want to. Why is it so hard for this person to make this decision? But it's something here about fate or destiny, beyond your control, divinely planned, this connection. But it's just a very tricky situation. Yeah, situationship, complicated, and you're currently in no contact with this person, or you will be in no contact with them, but they will take action. Like things are not going to be stagnant forever. What about surface level bond? There is some type of other connection here, I feel like. Rushing in love. What's this have to do with anything? Not bothered. Love gates are open. They try to like, I feel like they've been acting, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like they've been acting unbothered. Like what does surface level bond mean for Capricorn in this person? Sexually in sync. So what does this have to do with Capricorn though? Stuck between, see, they've been stuck between some type of surface level bond that's like sexual or something like that. What does the sexually in sync mean for Capricorn? Romance in the work paper. Oh, see. What? Okay. They may be rushed. I don't know, guys. Something's going on here. Does this person have like they need to have sex with, what is this? Something to do with sexual here. Something sexual. What does all this sexual energy have to do with their connection with Capricorn? Fleeting romance. See? What does that mean for Capricorn? Setting a date. So they maybe had like some like hookup or something. Like they were somebody that they like they slept with or something like that. But it was like just, it was not something that was meant to last. They want to date you though. Tell me about this fleeting romance for Capricorn. Or maybe that's what they thought. If this isn't like what's going on between the two of you, so what happened here is what I'm getting is that this person thought that this was just sexual. When they first met you, the only intent that they had was to sleep with you or like to have something they didn't expect to meet the love of their life, the person that they would want to marry and settle down. But they thought it was just going to be transitional, something that was not going to last, right? Maybe spend a little bit of time together, date, right? And then like they weren't expecting what they found in you, right? Yeah, it's like they weren't expecting that. Yeah, they weren't expecting to find their twin flame, love. Yin and yang, mirror soul, telepathy. They weren't expecting to find an eternal bond. Wow, a love of a lifetime, unforgettable. Wow, I don't know, guys. That just kind of made me feel a little bit emotional. I don't know why. Yeah, so we have twin flame energy here, guys. So that's what it is. This person, when they met you, they were not expecting you. They weren't like, they thought that this was just going to be another surface level relationship. You guys had great sex, right? Or something like that. And that it was just going to be that. And then they ended up falling in love with you and having this intense bond, interject this connection with you. And they were just like, I don't think they knew what to do with it, to be honest with you. Let's get some more clarity. We have overflow. Yeah, their heart is overflowing with love. So much it scares them because their love for you has no end. Wow, that's that eternal bond right there. Frequency. They are aligning to, yeah, I told you they weren't on your level, or like you kind of have outgrown this person. Now they got to catch up to you. If they are even able to do that. They are aligning to the frequency of love and operating at a high frequency vibration with openness to receiving. They've not been wanting to it's been hard for this person to receive the love that you've given to them. All right, to reciprocate it back to you. Exhausted. There's a lot of baggage that needs to be taken care of before they approach you. They're really trying to trust their intuition. So they got a lot of shit to handle first. Like there's obstacles here, right? Like I said, they weren't expecting to meet you. They weren't expecting to find somebody that they want something serious with. And they just didn't have their life together. We have dark night. So they still maybe need to go through a dark night of the soul or something. They're experiencing massive upheaval to help them align with new levels of love with themselves and the connection. We have separation. So this is why you and this person are in separation, because they need to go through this dark night. You guys are not in alignment right now. But through this dark night of the soul, they are going to get on your frequency. They are going to get in alignment. So it says they're focusing on their own personal journey and choosing not to focus on love because there's nothing to give. That's why but I feel like they've also been resistant to giving, but maybe they don't feel like they're resistant because they don't feel like they're capable. But I feel like this person like chose themselves, which maybe they did need to do that. They need to love themselves before they can love you, right? The unknown scares them. They see the abundance you bring into their life, but they fear being wrong. They're afraid of this connection, and they're afraid. They see that, they know that there's something special about you, but it scares them, and they're afraid that it's just an illusion or something like that. Yeah, too good to be true, right? As I'm saying that, they think this kind of love only happens in a fairy tale story because of them. Because to them, you are too perfect to believe it's true. So if you wonder why this person has been wishy-washy, this is why. That cloudy space between hot and cold is their way of telling you they're not totally sure if that they're into you or not. So yeah, they just are not sure about you in this connection yet. They feel all these things, but they just don't trust it, is what I'm getting. So it says broken. They feel broken inside, don't feel stable enough to trust themselves with your heart at this time. Be patient. They're just not ready, you guys. I'm going to do a few more of these. Resistance. Yeah, they're not ready. They're resisting the connection. They need time to answer the call of their soul and step into higher levels of consciousness. Yeah, they need to ascend. The witch. It says they see how powerful and magical you are. Sometimes they wonder if you have put them under a spell. So some of you maybe know that you are spiritual or that you are a witch, okay? We have passion ignited. It says they're intense. I'm telling you, there's something about the sex between you and this person. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. So this person has a hard time discerning between the two, but they feel so sexually attracted to you that they just feel like that's maybe, is that all it is? Like, do I love this person, or is it just that I like sleeping with this person? So if you haven't slept with this person, I don't feel like this is your reading, okay? Or maybe they do just feel this, like that intense pull towards you in that way, but I feel like this is somebody that you guys have had sexual union before, okay? We have serendipity. They're leaving things up to chance. So this person knows that they're going to have to work on themselves before you guys can have anything stable. They know that right now that they can't give you what you need or deserve. And they also know that they cannot put you on hold or anything like that. So it's like they're kind of just like trusting the universe and leaving things up to chance now, and hoping that there will be like a time or like divine intervention where things will plan out better for the two of you and you guys will be able to come together. Yeah, we have breakthrough here. They are planning right now to come towards you to ask for a second chance. Expect communication real soon. So that's two conflicting energies to me. There's energy here of this person kind of just going with the flow and leaving things up to chance. And then now there's this energy of them actually coming towards you with an offer. I want to see why. So it says they are opening themselves to love, allowing themselves to dream and plan because you give their life meaning. What is creating this shift in this person while they're wanting to take action instead of just like leaving it up to the divine? We have old wounds. Their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. What's lighting a fire under this person's butt? Oh, we have watching you. They've been watching your social media to see what you post and get clues on how to approach you. What about social media? Dark side. Okay, that's a lot that came out. Beauty and grace. Something fell on the floor. I don't even know where the hell it went. Give me 1 second, y'all, while I find it. Marriage. Wow. Potential. I'm telling you, this person sees everything with you, but they have a dark side that no one knows and feels it's their true side, but too afraid to show you. They're afraid that they're going to show you the darkest, like the not so great aspects of themselves, and that you won't want anything to do with them, that you won't love them anymore. Like they don't feel like there's any way that you can love their shadow aspects. You know what I mean? But they feel like you're very beautiful and graceful. It's so much so that you intimidate them. They feel like they don't deserve you. They feel like there's somebody that's more deserving of you, but they do see you as marriage material. Yeah, they're deep in their thoughts about you, realizing their distractions, preventing them from seeing the potential in you. I do feel like this person has been distracted by something else. Endings. They entered your life to test you and teach you. They've been like distracted by a karmic. I don't feel like it's you. I'm going to be honest with you. Either this person thought this was, like I said, a fleeting relationship, something that was not meant to be long-term, 10-10 on the camera. Something is being released or coming to an end here. I don't feel like this is your energy, though. I feel like there's something else that's been distracting this person that was just like a karmic lesson for them. But they've been having a hard time releasing it or knowing that it's just time for that to be over. But like, I don't know here. When they set you free, the sting of your absence, don't let they mistook you for like something that was, this was something that was supposed to be long term, but they let you go. What does this ending or this, ending mean for Capricorn? What does this ending mean for Capricorn? We have unspoken love. They've been carrying a torch for you all alone, but unable to confess their love due to their fear of rejection. They like let things come to an end. It's like they let things come to an end between the two of you, despite the fact that they saw so much potential in this connection. And when they did let you go, it really broke their freaking heart. Like, I don't know. They would have rather let you go than... Why did they let Capricorn... What is this? Why did they do this? The player... Oh, they weren't ready to let go of their player ways. Or the player lifestyle that once defined everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. They could have released you and went back. They went to something that was fleeting. Like, they went back to, like, karmic connections or, like, hookups or something. Or they, like, thought, like, it's almost like this person encountered you. They ascended. They didn't even know they ascended, right? Or they grew to some degree. Like, something changed in them when they met you. They tried to go back to this old life of being a player, and it showed them just how different they had been since they encountered you. Or, like, how different they were, how much they had changed. Or that's what Spirit is saying is going to need to happen. It's almost like this person's going to let you go thinking that this is just, they're going to let you go thinking that this is just a fleeting romance or it was just lust. It wasn't something that was supposed to last a long time. 12-12 on the camera as I'm saying this, but that 12-12 to me is about love manifesting, right? About miracles manifesting to me. They had this love for you and they didn't tell you. They were just, they let their fears of rejection get the best of them. It's like they let you go thinking that they were going to be able to let you go. And they thought that they were going to go back to being able to be like a player. And then they realized that they didn't even want that anymore. They only want you. Or that's what's going to end up happening. Like that old life isn't even appealing to them. They're not even satisfied. Like what this card says right here. When they set you free, they felt the sting from your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. And they're not going to be silent for much longer because we have message here. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know they have to do it right by you. So if they haven't come towards you yet, it's because they don't feel like they have anything to really offer you right now. They know that they have to come towards you correct. Their toxic friendships, or it could even be family, whatever, people around them are creating distance between the two of you and preventing them from seeing the purity of your soul. So this person's so used to toxicity that when they encountered you, who was like pure and like had genuine love for them, and you were light, they didn't even know what to do with it, or they couldn't even recognize it. It was so foreign to them that they didn't know. That they were just, yeah. Things are working in your favor. I think you guys are setting boundaries with this person. Yeah, you're pulling away from this person. I was asking Spirit earlier, what's making this person light and a fire under their butt? But it could be this. Yeah, they feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince you they're worth keeping. That's what they're going to try to do. I see it in the future, kind of unexpectedly. They're going to regret this. They're going to regret, like, you know, treating this connection like a karmic connection, like it was just somebody that they could replace you, or when they knew, I feel like they deep down, they knew that there was something different about this connection. Here we go with this storyline, y'all. Your unawakened twin, your lustful player twin out there. But, I mean, it does look like they're starting to ascend to some degree. All right. We have two possibilities. See, this person's been trying to make a decision between other options or you, the player life, and being with you. Somebody has not, like, known if they've been ready to settle down. Like, if they want to leave behind their other options. At a crossroads, critical stage, exploring options. They're not going to get that fulfillment or whatever they get from you from these other people. They're going to realize that. We have negative emotions, anger and resentment, frustration, annoyance, feeling wrong. What does that have to do with Capricorn? Solar eclipse, something's changing here. What does negative emotions mean for this person? Painting red roses, trying to fix it. This person maybe knows that they wronged you. Yeah, this person knows that you're angry or you resent them in some way, or like you've annoyed, like they know that you're frustrated with them, or they've wronged you. So like they're gonna try to come in and do some damage control here. Tell me more about what this means for this person. Negative emotions and painting red roses. Daydreaming. Fantasizing, escapism. You know what I'm also getting, guys, is like there's a situation that they're currently in that's not great, but they're trying to like act like that's not what's good. They're still staying in that situation. It's not great. They're hoping that things get better. But like they escape to a world, like they fantasize about you, having a life with you. They still have wishful thinking about you. It's just like, I do feel like they want to do some damage control in regards to this connection though. But I see that here, like there's going to be, it says cosmic intervention, unexpected major changes, powerful changes of heart. Tell me more about that. So yeah, we have twin flame coming out again. So yeah, this is definitely a twin flame connection for a lot of you. Yeah, follow the signs. Signs and synchronicities, you are not alone. It's not an incident, accident, or coincidence. And then we have forever yours. See, some things are gonna, the divine is intervening because you and this person are supposed to be together. You guys are supposed to, that when you see repeating numbers and synchronicities, that's spirit trying to show you this about this connection, or they're letting you know that it's not over, that there's still, like things are being like worked out behind the scenes or something like that, that it was no coincidence that you and this person met. We have forever yours. Yeah, unbreakable bonds, strong and stable relationship, a love to last a lifetime. Yeah, that eternal bond. Twin flame. Yes, they are your twin flame, yin and yang, life forever changed. You guys have, wow, guys, back in the deck, blessed union. Meant to be together, love that transforms, divine mission together. So this goes back to like when I was reading in the beginning of the reading and it like looked like this person was like trash. Then I was like, oh shit, guys, looks like this might be your, or divine says this might be your person. Like, yeah, you and this person are supposed to be together. So tell me more about like what needs to happen before that this comes together. What all needs to happen? So we have sleepless nights here. So it says lack of, somebody is going to be pushed to their breaking point here. Yeah, we have sleepless nights, lack of sleep, breaking point, all-consuming worries. Tell me more. Radiant sun, confidence, success and enthusiasm, optimism and fulfillment. What's have to do with the current? What's going to happen? We have wishes granted. So spirit says stay optimistic. Okay, you have fulfillment on the way. Like you guys have maybe been worried about the situation, but spirit's saying you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, it says wishes coming true, magical and energies surround you. Your thoughts are manifesting. So that's why they're telling you to stay optimistic. Watch how you're thinking about the situation. As far as this person goes, yeah, infinite abundance. No, so this person needs to learn their value. Things are going to be a lot more prosperous and abundant for this person when they start knowing their self-worth and their value. They need to start feeling worthy of you because right now they don't. Yeah. Soul contracts. Tell me more about what that means for this person. Deep wisdom. So they have some soul contracts. There's some things, they're still learning karmic lessons. Yeah, like becoming wiser. It says read, but they're gonna have, yeah, read between the lines, be wise and pay attention. You can see the truth clearly. Give me more clarity on what that means for this person that they're dealing with. Taking action. They're gonna see the truth clearly and then want to take some type of action here. Be willing to do the work. Take control of a situation. Yeah, rocking horse, indecision. Yeah, they've been, yeah. It has something to do with like whether or not they want to like be with you or if they want to go out and meet new people. All seeing, but they're going to see the truth. They're going to get clarity. The situation is going to be put into perspective. It's like they're going to see that what they want has been right in front of their freaking face. Like it's so weird, guys. Like they couldn't see like that what they really desire deep down, like their deep desires was right in front of their freaking face in you. Like they couldn't see it for whatever reason. It could have been because of like we had that card earlier that said like outside influences. It could have been because they were so used to toxicity. It was because of their own insecurities. It was something like that. Like they're gonna see that you were the one the whole time. You were what they wanted. You were what they needed the whole time. And when they do realize that, they're gonna go for it. It says on the right path, wonderful new beginning. So yeah, they got to get rid of these karmic ties. Yeah, they got to get rid of these karmic ties that they have. Think logically and rationally. Don't let emotions control you. Give it some thought. Karmic relationship. Maybe they had karma that they had to reap. Tell me about karmic ties for this person. Battle wounds. Yeah, that was maybe another reason why they couldn't see, or they couldn't see who you were, right? Because they have been hurt in past relationships, or they had wounds like from childhood or whatever happened. Yeah, that was making them very guarded and not seeing things for what they were, right? But it's like they encountered you, and I feel like you have healing abilities. Like you've been healing this person in some way. Yeah. You've been healing them. So this person just does not, it's something to do with them not feeling good enough. Them not even expressing the true extent of their feelings to you because they're afraid of rejection. Them keeping tabs on you, admiring you from afar, putting you on a pedestal. They just feel like you are maybe, it would be hard to please you, or you would never be satisfied with them, that your standards are high, you're high maintenance. Like you're maybe very different from them. Like you could be very bougie and they could be very like simple or something like that. Or like you like to make big purchases. They don't. They're cheap or something like that. Like, I don't know, but it's like that's what the yin and yang is. You know what I mean? That's that balance. You know, twin flames are usually very different from each other. And that's like, yeah, but we have perfect match here, great chemistry, highly compatible, quick connection. So all right, guys, I'm going to take this over to the extended reading. We're going to do a little quick extended to see like what you guys can expect to happen going forward, feelings, intentions, guidance, timing. All of that will be in the extended reading. The link will be in the description box, or you can join my channel to get access to all my extended readings. Personal readings are closed for right now. So keep that in mind. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in collective readings. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you over in the extended. Bye.